Devil May Cry.
So it's been 10 years since the last Devil May Cry, and I have to admit that I am really excited. I didn't think that we were actually getting a new game, to be honest. When I first listened to E3, I expected that we were just going to get some games that we already knew about, but I did not expect Devil May Cry 5. My initial reaction to the trailer was pretty much like everyone else's, with with some confusion going on. Bro, what the fuck? Is this fucking Resident Evil or something? What the fuck? When they get aliens? Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this? What is this? No! They didn't fucking do it. No, it better not be. Please, please wait. Please, please. Yo, what? Now, I have to admit, my first reactions to the trailer was pretty much DMC Devil May Cry flashbacks. But eventually, after realizing, hey, we got Nero now, my impressions changed and I realized that what we had was a full game rather than just a half-completed game with a special edition added on. Bruh, no new campaigns? Man, I do way too much damage. Why do we have 2 unfinished characters in this game? Man, 7 years gets me. Man, fuck it. Man, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. All jokes aside, though, I really do appreciate Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. Even though we didn't really get what we wanted, I was glad that we still had some content. But moving on to Devil May Cry 5. So what we've seen from the trailer is that Devil May Cry now takes place in a more realistic type setting instead of what we were used to before, which is good. I like this style. And then on top of that, Nero is still the main character of this game. Nero also has these arms called Devil Breakers, basically to replace his Devil Bringer since he lost it during the trailer. But he can change out of these Devil Breakers during gameplay, which I find to be really cool. I'm really interested in this idea because in the gameplay interview with Itsuno, we can see him do some really cool stuff, like having a scatter gun or surfing on his own arm. We also see some stuff that we've seen before in Devil May Cry 4 when he brought enemies closer to him with Snatch. Although I've been watching Devil May Cry 5 footage for the past 500 times, there are some things that really did catch my eye. Stuff that I didn't really like all that much. One example is that Snatch has a lot of end lag, and in DMC4 you don't have nearly as much. Another thing that I noticed is that caliber functions differently. In DMC4 it would stop depending on the distance of the enemy from Nero. In DMC5, however, it seems as if the dash animation has to play out entirely before the attack actually hits. I could be wrong though. Keep in mind, these are just some speculations based off what we've seen from the trailer and the interview video. And of course, I believe that some stuff is subject to change. Overall, it's very interesting to see Nero have a full kit of moves that we have never seen before, and I think that the main challenge of all of this is trying to adjust my playstyle to match up what DMC5 Nero has to offer. As a Nero main in DMC4, my playstyle uses a lot of jump cancel charge shot setups, summon swords, and DT canceling. However, if Nero doesn't have these tools in DMC5, I can imagine that it might take a lot of time for me to get used to. What's crazy about all of this is that not only I'm just talking about one character, we still have 2 other characters that we have no clue what they're capable of. With that being said, my wishes for DMC5's release is perhaps the game will revive a lot of people that have left the scene, while also bringing in tons of newcomers that will enjoy playing this game. I also hope that the combat system remains just as vast as it is in DMC4, while also expanding onto it, while adding new mechanics that we haven't seen before. And now we have to wait for DMC5's release, unfortunately. But until then, I guess we just have DMC4 and DMC3 to play with. Thank you for watching this video. Normally I don't talk in these types of videos, normally I just talk on stream. But I figured I might as well just do this for experimentation. And maybe I might do this in a tutorial series that comes up with DMC5. Not sure for now, but let me know in the comment section what you thought and what I could do to improve on speaking in my videos.